Before we start, if this moves you, please subscribe and leave a like. Every bit helps. Support links in the comments. From the bottom of my heart, thank you.
I used to think that love was supposed to feel like urgency, the kind that moves like weather, loud and full of electricity. And I won't say that wasn't real, because it was, but I didn't know there was another country past it, past the fireworks and the friction, past the need to prove and be proved right. There's something I had no name for then. Softer now, we are softer now, not quieter in feeling, deeper in the knowing. Softer now, we are softer now. The edges that we fought across have turned to something open. I didn't lose the fire when it softened into this. I just found what the fire was becoming. We are softer now. You don't have to fight to be understood anymore. I know you before you finish most of your sentences, and you know the looks that mean I need some room to think. And you give it and I give it, and somehow that's the deepest love of all. Because the love that knows you well enough to give you space is not a lesser love at all. It's the kind that took the years to make. Softer now, we are softer now, not quieter in feeling, deeper in the knowing. Softer now, we are softer now. The edges that we fought across have turned to something open. I didn't lose the fire when it softened into this. I just found what the fire was becoming. We are softer now. Young ones don't trust quiet love. They think the silence means the feeling's gone. But I know now that silence can be full. I know now that gentle is not small. The softest version of this love has more inside it than the loudest version ever could. Softer now, so much softer now, and I am more in love with you than ever. Somehow softer now, we are softer now, and all the softness is just all the love made wise. I wouldn't go back to the fire. I would stay right here in this quiet warmth forever. We are softer now. Turns out the softest version of a love is also the most unbreakable. I've been carrying these words like stones inside my chest for years. All the thank yous and the sorries and the things I let go unsaid. Too proud, too tired, or just too used to you to say them out loud. Now I'm putting them all down like letters I should have mailed. Because what if you don't know? What if all this love I feel is invisible to you? I can't let one more sunset slide by. Letters I never mailed, I was saving them for the right moment that never came. Letters I never mailed, all the love I held like it was something to contain. I'm reading them out loud now. Every word I swallowed for too long, I'm finally mailing every one of them to you. I never told you what it meant the night you sat beside me when my mother passed and I couldn't say a word. You just stayed, didn't try to fix or fill the silence. The kind of love lives past the edges of what's heard. There's a letter there I never sent that says you made that darkness survivable, and you deserve to know that. Letters I never mailed, I was saving them for the right moment that never came. Letters I never mailed, all the love I held like it was something to contain. I'm reading them out loud now. Every word I swallowed for too long, I'm finally mailing every one of them to you. We wait for perfect timing and perfect words, and in the meantime people we love go wandering. So this is me, done waiting. Every letter, every word, every moment I held back. Consider this, them all arriving at once. Letters I never mailed, but I'm saying every one of them right now. Letters I never mailed are becoming the conversation of our lives. No more saving, no more waiting. What I feel is what I'm speaking from now on. Every letter finally finds you. The greatest waste of love is the love that lived inside you and never found a voice. You forgot you kept. I answered the daughter, then why then mother, wore every name like it belonged to another. Kept mine in a drawer like a thing out of season. Forgot I had reasons that were only my reasons. And the mirror kept asking a question I've been avoiding, a face I half recognized, a life I'd been borrowing. I wanna hear my own name in my own voice, spoken without permission, spoken by choice. I've been living in the margins of someone else's story. It's time I walk back into my own. I know every landmark on everybody's road, carried everybody's map, everybody's load. But somewhere between the giving and the guiding, I left myself standing at a crossroads undecided. I'm not erasing all the love that shaped me, I'm just reclaiming what was always waiting. I wanna hear my own name in my own voice, spoken without permission, spoken by choice. I've been living in the margins of someone else's story. It's time I walk back into my own. There's a woman, there's a man in the photograph from years ago, eyes wide open, full of something I let go. I've been chasing that look in the faces all around me, when all this time that look was here inside me. I finally hear my own name in my own voice, not an apology, a choice. I've been living in the margins long enough now. I'm walking back into my own. Funny how your name sounds different when you mean it. Put an old record on and I forgot for a second how old I was. Suddenly we're younger in the way that only music lets you be. You held your spatula like a microphone and I started laughing. And somewhere between the sauce and the second chorus we were dancing. And I thought, when did we stop doing this? All those years of serious and scheduled, something just let go tonight. Dancing in the kitchen again, no occasion, no reason, no audience. Dancing in the kitchen again, like we did before the world got in. The dinner's getting cold and I don't care at all, because we're dancing in the kitchen kitchen again. It doesn't take a lot to find the life inside the ordinary. A particular song in your particular face, and suddenly the years just rearrange themselves around the joy. And you remember this is what the whole long road was for. And I want more of this, not the big expensive version of our happiness, but this right here, in socks on hardwood, dancing in the kitchen again. No occasion, no reason, no audience, dancing in the kitchen again, like we did before the world got in. The dinner's getting cold and I don't care at all, because we're dancing in the kitchen again. This is the revolution I was looking for, not in some faraway place or some imagined time. It was always here between the sink and the stove, between this person and this song, this particular night. We don't need more than this to be completely alive. Dancing in the kitchen again. We're gonna do this every Tuesday, every Friday. Dancing in the kitchen again. Proof that ordinary love can still surprise you. Let the world have its noise. We've got this song and enough room to move. We're dancing in the kitchen again. Later we'll tell our kids that on a random Wednesday night we found what we were looking for. Could have gone to Portland, you could have stayed in your hometown. We almost made a dozen different lives before we made this one. And sometimes late at night I think about those other roads, not with longing, but with wonder at the shape of what we chose. Because every road we didn't take led someone else somewhere that wasn't here. And here it turns out is the good part. All the roads we didn't take led us exactly to this table, this life, this face. All the roads we didn't take, we're making room for everything we can't replace. I'm not mourning all those other versions of a life. All the roads we didn't take were right. The job I turned down, the place we almost moved to, year I thought about it all and almost walked away. I look at it now like someone looking at a painting. I can see the composition, how each piece had to be placed. So I'm keeping nothing in the column of regret. I'm moving it all over to the column marked I see it now. The whole thing was intentional. All the this face. All the roads we didn't take, we're making room for everything we can't replace. I'm not mourning all those other versions of a life. All the roads we didn't take were right. There's a freedom on the other side of what if. When you finally lay the alternate stories down, when you look at what you built inside the life you actually lived, and you say, yes, this one, I'd pick this one again right now. The other roads can go wherever roads that aren't yours go. All the roads we didn't take, I don't even visit them in memory anymore. All the roads we didn't take gave us space to go completely deep in this one. I'm not half somewhere else, I'm all the way, exactly where I'm supposed to be. This was always the right road. The life you lived is the one that knew what it was doing. Trust the road you're on. Doesn't anymore. One plate on the table, one glass of red wine, one candle I lit just because the light looked fine. No one to consult about the music or the hour. No performance, no pretending, just me and the power. And I waited for the loneliness to walk through the door, but it stood outside a moment and then came no more. The table I set for one is the most honest thing I own. Not a consolation, not a wound, just coming home. I used to need an audience to make a moment real. Now the quiet is the feeling I was always meant to feel. I used to fill the silence with whatever noise was near. A television, a telephone, a reason to appear. Busy enough to miss myself, crowded enough to hide from the person who'd been knocking, patient from inside. But the knocking got too gentle to keep ignoring, and I opened up the door one unremarkable morning. The table I set for one is the most honest thing I own. Not a consolation, not a wound, just coming home. I used to need an audience to make a moment real. table I set for one is the most honest thing I've found. Not an ending, not a settling, just solid ground. I used to think that solitude was something to outrun. Now I light the candle slowly, and I savor every one. Some of the best company I've ever had has been my own. "27 years and you still surprise me. I wasn't expecting that. Last Tuesday you told me something about your childhood I'd never heard before, just sitting there like a gift. And I thought I knew every room in you. Turns out there are doors I haven't opened yet. And what a thing that is, person sleeping next to me is still a mystery in the best possible way. I'm still learning you after all this time, and I'm still learning you. I'm still learning you every year, another page you are the one book I will never finish, and I am grateful every day. I'm still learning you. You started painting last October out of nowhere, like there was something in you waiting for permission. And I watched you stand in front with a face I'd never quite seen on you before. That's the thing about a person, they keep becoming, and being here to see it is a privilege. Because I could have stopped paying attention, I could have assumed I had you figured out. Thank God I stayed curious. The one book I will never finish, and I am grateful every day. I'm still learning you. Here's a secret that the long-term lovers know: the people who made it are the ones who stayed interested, who looked across the table and still saw someone worth knowing, who kept asking questions past the point they thought they had the answers. That's the whole practice, staying curious. I'm still learning you, and I hope I never get to the last page. I'm still learning you, and every new thing is a reason to stay close. You have surprised me more in 27 years than anything I thought I understood. I'm still learning. finding out what I still don't know about you. I used to move my chair so you'd have more room, pulling my elbows, lower my voice, leave before noon. I learned to laugh at jokes I didn't find funny, learned to need less, ask for less, cost less than money. But somewhere in the middle of all that shrinking, I caught myself disappearing, and I started thinking, there's room enough for me at this table, room enough to breathe, room enough to stay. I've been folding myself into corners for the very last time today. I've worn polite like a coat in the August heat, kept my opinions quiet on every crowded street. But the years have a way of asking what you traded, and I've got answers now that won't be understated. I'm not looking for a fight, not looking for an audience. I'm just done with all this quiet disappearance. There's room enough for me at this table, room enough to breathe, room enough to stay. I've been folding myself into corners for the very last time today. It wasn't one moment, it was 1,000 small surrenders, a lowered hand, a swallowed word, a fire down to embers. But embers don't go out, they wait, and I've been waiting long enough. There's room enough for me at this table, room enough to speak, room enough to stay. I spent so long folding myself into corners, but I'm taking up my space today. The chair fits just right when you stop moving it away. I showed up to my own life like a guest who wasn't sure, stood a little sideways, kept one hand on the door. Gave my half attention to the things that needed all of me. Saved my real self for a someday that I couldn't clearly see. But someday has a way of being always just ahead, and I woke up to the distance between living and half dead. No more half life, no more half year, no more saving the good dishes for a day that won't appear. I've been giving everyone the edited version of my time. No more half life, the whole thing's mine. I half believed in dreams I never let myself pursue. Half committed to the mornings, half present to the view. Half in love with my own life, but always holding back, like I needed someone's permission just to stay on track. But permission is a currency I'm done waiting to receive. The only one who has to authorize this life is me. No more half life, no more half year, no more saving the good dishes for a day that won't appear. I've been giving everyone the edited version of my time. No more half life, the whole thing's mine. I've sat at sunsets thinking I should feel more than I did. Kept the volume low on joy like some well-practiced kid. But I'm not practicing anymore, and this is not a rehearsal. The life in front of me deserves my full and unreserved arrival. No more half life, no more half seat, no more standing at the edge of what this life could mean. I used to save myself for something I couldn't define. No more half life, I'm walking in, the whole thing's mine. The good dishes were always meant for an ordinary Tuesday. The last box left at noon, and now the hallway echoes back my name. I walk past her empty room, still smelling like her perfume and her rain. The fridge is full of things she doesn't eat anymore. I didn't know how loud a house could be before the door stopped opening. And you came to find me sitting on the stairs. Didn't say a word, just put your hand in mine, like you've done 1,000 times. The house got quiet, and somehow we filled it with everything we used to save for later. The house got quiet, and I heard you breathing, and I remembered why I fell in love real laugh we'd had in years, and it landed like a gift. The house got quiet, and somehow we filled it with everything we used to save for later. The house got quiet, and I heard you breathing, and I remembered why I fell in love with you. All those years of beautiful noise, homework and heartbreak and holiday joy, we wouldn't trade a single loud and glorious day. But the kids are gonna be alright, and tonight the moon is ours, and this quiet is a kind of grace I didn't know to pray for. The house got quiet, and we let it be. Poured some wine, turned on the old record. The house got quiet, and it sounded like the life we always meant to live. The last box left at noon, and something new walked through the door. I used to wait to speak until the room got quiet. Used to choose my words so carefully. Nobody tried, nobody pushed back, nobody looked too long. I kept my real opinions in a place nobody'd find them. But a voice that goes unheard long enough starts to wonder if it ever had a sound. And I got tired of wondering. I'm louder now than I was then. Not angry, not demanding, just present again. I've been whispering in rooms that couldn't hear me anyway. I'm done with whispering. I'm done with halfway. There were tables where I laughed at things that weren't funny, rooms where I agreed just to keep everything sunny. I was fluent in the language of the almost said, full conversations happening only in my head. But words that never leave you start to cost you. And I've been paying that price it feels like breathing, like a window finally opened in a room I've been leaving. I've been whispering in rooms that wouldn't hear me anyway. I found my voice again, and it sounds like me today. The truest things I ever said were the ones I stopped swallowing. There were years I held my breath and just hoped this was strong enough. When the ground between us cracked and we couldn't find the words, I remember driving home alone and asking someone in the dark if this thing we started young still had a beating heart. But something in you wouldn't let go, and something stubborn in me wouldn't either. We found each other past the fire. We made it, not without the scars and the weather. We made it, held our ground and grew up together. Of all the things I'm grateful for, this is at the top. We made it to here. Now I look across the table at the face I know by heart. Every line of conversation, every gray year we walked, and I'm so glad we didn't trade it for the easier road out, because the hard way through was worth what we found on the other side. Not every love survives the distance, not every promise holds the weight, but we built something real. We made it, not without the scars and the weather. We made it, held our ground and grew up together. Of all the things I'm grateful for, this is at the top. We made it to here. I'm not saying it was always beautiful. There were days I couldn't even look you in the eye. But I am saying that the beauty that came after was worth every silent night, every stubborn fight. This is what love looks like when it's not giving up. We made it, and I choose you again through all of it. We made it, and whatever comes next, I'm not scared of, because we already know we're the kind of people who hold on. We made it. Turns out it was stronger than either of us knew. Been so many versions of a person almost right, almost what they needed, almost worth the fight, almost comfortable in my own skin on a good day, almost honest in the things I didn't quite know how to say. Almost has a weight that only gets heavier with time. And one morning I woke up done with almost, done with the almost life. Finally me, not the version I rehearsed, not the one who always put her own name last, and everyone else's first. Finally standing ago, I couldn't look it straight. Something in the eyes I'd learned to keep behind a gate. But I found it on a Sunday when the light was coming through, and for the first time in a long time I said, I remember you. And the distance between then and now felt like a road worth walking, not a loss to grieve, but a story finally worth telling. Finally me, not the careful edited version, not the one who swallowed everything to soften every burden. Finally standing in the full light of my own story without apology. Finally me. This is not the ending, this is the most alive I've ever been. Every year of finding out was leading me to here and now and in, to this breath this morning, this unhurried sense of knowing that the person I was always meant to be was always worth becoming. Finally me, and it feels like coming home, like a song I always knew the words to, but had never sung alone. Finally standing in the center of this one and only life. Finally me. The longest journey any of us takes is back to who we always were. was looking at you this morning, and something stopped me. The way the light came in and found you where you stood. All the years written into you like rings inside a tree trunk. And I thought, God, I wouldn't change a single thing I'm seeing. You said us something different from the start, a forever version of the way we looked at 22. But what I see in you is better. What you look like now is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen up close. What you look like now is someone who has lived and loved and bore it. Every silver strand, every quiet line is every year I got to keep you here with me. What you look like now is mine. You laughed the other day, and I could see the young one in you, right there underneath the face that time has touched. And both of them are you, and both of them I love. But this one right here is the one who knows me best. The world is always looking somewhere else, but I'm right here, and I see exactly what I've got. And it's not less, it's more. What you look like now is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen up close. What you look like now is someone who has lived and loved and bore it. Every silver strand, every quiet line is every year I got to keep you here with me. What you look like now is mine. Live in a world that doesn't want to age, chasing back whatever it imagines it has lost. But I've been watching you walk into this season, and darling, you are everything that's worth the cost. This is not a consolation prize, this is the main event. What you look like now is what I hope I get to keep looking at forever. What you look like now takes my breath the same as it did. Then I didn't think it was possible to love you more, but here I am, completely wrong again. What you look like now. May I spend the rest of my mornings getting stopped by you in the light. BPM 66 to keep the peace intact. Opinions, mornings, versions of myself I can't get back. But somewhere in the giving there were things I held on to, small and stubborn seeds of who I always knew I knew. They weren't loud enough to notice in the noise of all those years, but they were growing in the quiet underneath the smiles and tears. All that I kept is all that I am, the thread that ran through everything, the original plan I bent, but I didn't break. I drifted but came back. All that I kept was enough to find my way from there. A journal in a drawer that nobody ever read, a song I hummed in private, certain things left unsaid. The part of me that watched from somewhere slightly to the side, taking careful notes on everything I couldn't say out loud. That witness never left me, never traded me away, and I'm grateful for that quiet keeper every single day. All that I kept is all that I am, the thread that ran through everything, the original plan I bent, but I didn't break. I drifted but came back. All that I kept was enough to find my way from that. To anyone who's wondering if anything survived the years of compromise and caretaking, of swallowing the tears, something in you kept the flame behind the hand that hid it. You'll know it when you feel it. You never really lost it. All that I kept is all that I needed, more than I imagined, more than I considered. The thread that ran through everything was stronger than I knew. All that I kept has brought me here, and here is finally true. The self you protected in the quiet years was worth every bit of keeping.